Hello, my name is Sebastián Nicolás Wintgen Sorrero, and this is Geocultural Challenges of Globalization. And today I'm going to present to you cultural appropriation problem in Mexico. The problem. This is a common problem in Mexico that started around a decade ago and has been intensifying over the last couple of years, thanks to brands like Louis Vuitton, Carolina Herrera, Gucci, Zara, and many others that copy original indigenous designs and patterns in their products, or even copy products as a whole, like dresses. This without even asking the consent of the original designers, the indigenous people. No pay, no asking, just copying. One of the most relevant and recent cases of this was the Tenango de Doria, where Louis Vuitton copied the patterns of the design of the typical local designers for a chair without the consent of these people nor the government. Now, the actors, traces, and bordering processes. The main actors here in this problem are the premium brands, the indigenous people, the government, and the government. The government because it has been lately addressing the problem with many laws to reduce this problem. The main traces identified here are the colors of the designs and the particular patterns they make with the cloth, and this symbolism of plants and animals embedded to some things, to some designs. Also, the color of the flowers are present in this arrangement of colors. Another very important part are consumers that buy these branded products without knowing the background of this or the backstory and the whole capitalism system that makes them buy things on demand without even knowing what is the main focus of all this is just to make profit, make money out of these products. Now, the bordering processes. Also, in a normal context, the people would normally fabricate, sell, and buy this kind of designs in cloths and other cloth and accessories and other cloth accessories are the Mexicans, and not a multimillionaire company who targets high-income clients like the ones previously mentioned. This is a kind of like a bordering process in which some things are out of place. Also, one of the main points is that the designs are made by hand. And when these brands come and appropriate these designs, they aren't making them by hand. So it defeats the purpose of the whole thing. Now, the solutions. To be clear, this is my personal opinion. There are two main solutions that I consider to be the most effective ones. The first one would be to create a denominación de origen for all of these designs and patterns for each place where they belong or for the country as a whole. This strategy is one of the most common used when creators of a famous product attribute that product to one place. This, for example, in Jalisco is the case of tequila. No other place than Jalisco can produce an alcoholic drink that comes from agave tequilero Weber Azul named tequila, just Jalisco. This is not just a selling or marketing strategy, but also a way to conserve identity for things and products that were designed and that were originated in a place or that belong to it. Because nowadays with globalization and how connected this world is, it is very easy to lose this sense of place and this sense of belonging to things and places or even to people. So this is a very important part. Now, this meaning that the designs can only be fabricated in Mexico by the people's hands is ensuring that the brands won't make profit and on the design that is not from them, and obligating them that if they want to sell designs like that, they will have to be made here. This ensuring the work for the people that the original designers. Now, the second option is to sell the design, working together with Indautor and that for each product the brands sell, the creators of the design and the indigenous people that work making them receive a pay for that. More like a license that the brands will have to pay in order to be able to sell those designs. Just like Spotify, when someone sells a song, each time that someone reproduces that song, Spotify gives a little bitty percent of the profit to the main person that made the song. Now, therefore, this is going to eliminate the problem that the indigenous people don't receive anything back from that. These two solutions will drastically reduce the cultural appropriation problem in Mexico and at the same time keep a sense of place and sense of belonging to these designs with specific traces in Mexico. Now, some facts is that there have been many cases in which brands culturally appropriate designs, but governments have tried to do something about it. The local government Congress, the local Hidalgo Congress passed a bill to declare April 8th as Tenango de Doria's Day. Also, to declare Tenango de Doria the home of traditional and colorful embroidery. With this, the local government aims to protect artisans from resellers, plagiarism, and the counterfeit products from China. This is just a little action, but it's something. At least at least governments like Hidalgo's one are aware of the problem and are starting to do something. This is not a radical solution, but to eradicate the problem, solutions like the ones proposed are needed. Thank you, that's all, and here are all the references.